Now, this is part 2 of the Mr. Walter Stadnick story. If you guys missed part 1, stop watching this video and come back to this later. If you saw part 1, let's continue. So where we left off? Oh yeah, so we left off, the outlaws were killing off the wild ones. And then the wild ones were so scared that they voted themselves out of existence. So Stadnick had to continue with the Hells Angels. Well, with the Hells Angels, he quickly rose through the ranks, receiving his full patch in 1982. During his stay in Montreal, he kept a translator. His translator later will be killed. His translator was killed by an outlaw. And everyone thought that would be the end of his career because Stadnick, he barely spoke French. In Hamilton, you had 3 mafia families and the outlaws. None of them wanted a Hells Angels chapter, so it was very dangerous for Stadnick to even be there. Now, you might think to yourself, hey, why did this guy look like that? Why is he kind of funny looking? Well, no disrespect. Well, in 1984, he was badly injured in an accident that left him with 3rd-degree burns. It was a car accident. He was on his bike. He drove into a driving car. It wasn't his fault. It was the other person's fault. His face was badly burnt, that he lost most of his nose and half of 2 of his fingers. He was transported to 2 hospitals. The first hospital he was transported to, he left because no one spoke English. Then the second hospital, during that hospital stay, he had to be guarded by the 13th tribe, which would become part of the Hells Angels later. He just knew that one of his enemies would kill him if he wasn't guarded. Later down the line, the outlaws planned to assassinate him by firing a rocket launcher at the Rebel Roadhouse, which he conducted business meetings. But the police arrested those involved in the plot before the attack could happen. Prior to Stadnick's membership with the Angels, the club was a mess. Most of the northern bikers were cocaine addicts who weren't interested in business. In 1988, he became the national president of the Hells Angels in Canada. Upon Stadnick's presidency, he built the Hells Angels into the organization they are today. Stadnick and the Angels fought and defeated rival gangs, or used power of persuasion to patch them over, with another gang patched over called the Vikings. Since Stadnick had connections across the country, he became the Hells Angels ambassador, traveling all over the country to recruit bikers and proceed with drug sales, expanding into wealthy areas and securing lucrative areas to operate a club in. In the 90s, Walter, known to be flashy, wearing a coat made of wolf fur and snakeskin belt with a solid gold belt buckle. He was caught with $80,000 in cash in the airport. And we're talking about the 90s. The charges would be dropped only if he forfeited the money. He made lots of money selling cocaine at prices that made him huge profits, which he took control of the drug market, creating a pyramid with different branches of members with the authority to set drug prices. Okay, so we're going to stop there. That's all I got for you today because I have to go. Subscribe because we have part 3. We have one more video on Mr. Stadnick. So thanks for watching, everyone, and be safe. I'm out.